Hello everyone and welcome back to Formula Ultimate. We are here in Poland here for the 5th round of Season 1. I believe we were told there would be a 15-minute qualifying session. This session was only for 10 minutes, so I believe this is the practice session unless I'm told otherwise. But for now, we can see James Rigby here on track going around. This was the preseason testing track that we used, so surely these drivers will be very acclimatized to this track. But so far on the times, so far as the fastest, Faustus is the fastest with a 105.0. I'm sure these drivers can go definitely faster. I believe we did go faster than that. Unless the track changed, it's been a while. And okay, it is close. We have a 10-minute qualifying session with about 7 minutes left to go. But so far, Faustus is fastest with a 105 flat. Silent is second place with a 105.1. He had a purple sector 1 as well in that. Green Ninja going very fast here. 27.7 sector 1, about a 10th off. And he was also 3 seconds up on Silence in sector 2. So he's on pace for a pole position. Coming across the line. He'll finish the lap in P1 with a 104.950, 5 hundredths faster than Faustus. So far, Green Ninja is the fastest. Faustus P2, Silent P3, James Rigby down in P4. We have Silent P5 and Joshua for Cooper Motorsports in P6, who still hasn't put a time in. Right now, everyone's on their out laps essentially. Green Ninja puts in the first valid sector 1 I've seen so far out of anyone for this lap at least. Forrest is out on track with a 27.7 sector 1. It's looking good for him. Green is also pretty fast. Not as fast as he was on his pole lap, but still decent enough. Forrest through the last few corners, coming across the line. He will finish that lap in P4, 105.416, slightly faster than James, about 4 hundredths faster than him. So halfway through the session, James is not looking too good, but there's still enough time for him to get a good enough lap. Although to be fair, qualifying does not matter too much when you can easily pass all of them. But so far, no one's on an improvement right now. Everyone's kind of staying still. Faustus still. Oh, there we go. Vittorio. Wow, Faustus with a purple sector 2. Silent Force also on a fast sector 2 as well. They've improved there. But Faustus is looking very good here. Now coming through the last few corners for Faustus in the BMW. Coming across the line, he will go pole by 1/10, a 104.85. That sector 2 really helped him a lot there. Forrest also improved his lap by a 10th, a 105.3. Silent wasn't able to improve. Never mind. Yeah, sector 1 is well off. But so far, 2 drivers in the 104s. It's Faustus and Green Ninja. Silent, Forrest, and James are all stuck in the 105s, still trying to break into the 104 barrier. But Silent on the purple sector 1. Green's also on a green sector 1. Silent is looking really good. James is also on a very fast improvement, a 27.6. Yeah, Silent, Green Ninja, and James all on very fast sector 1s. Silent's a much faster sector 2 than James. Green Ninja much faster sector 2 as well. Across the line, Silent will go to P1, a 104.741. Improved in sector 3, that put him up to P1. But so Green also in the 104.7s just takes pole away from Silent by 8 thousandths of a second. James was able to improve, but not to a 104. He stays P4 with a 105.1. So the top 5 all within 0.6 of each other. And 2.5 minutes left on the clock for these drivers to try and take pole position away from Green Ninja Warrior. Faustus again, fastest Sector 1 at 27.5. He is absolutely flying. Now into Sector 2. Finishing up, he will have a 19.4. It's a decent Sector 2 from the BMW driver. Now going through the final few corners. Will he take pole position away from Green Ninja? Coming across the final corner and across the line. He goes pole again, 104.7. The top 3. 300 separate the top 3. James Rigby also improves, but not to a 104. But Faust is back in pole position with a 104.712. Oh, he's just absolutely hopped that sausage curb. But so far, no one's able to put in a first Sector 1 that can actually beat Faustus for now. I think that was Green Ninja on the side of the road, just for a moment, but he's back on track. Faustus improves to Sector 2, but he had validated Sector 1, so it won't matter too much. But there's still clearly a lot of time to be found. But Faustus will start off his final flying lap. We can go on board with him for one lap. Through turn 1. Very clean, very clean. Could have gone a little bit wider, but I'm not sure about the corner cut there. Now stay to the left, all the way to the right. Seems like he could have pushed a bit more. Maybe got a bit distracted by the Aston Martin in his way. Now through that chicane. It does not seem he was going that fast. We'll see how Sector 1 time comes out. 27.7, so it's not the fastest, but it's decent enough. But I'm sure that he won't improve his time with that Sector 1. Yeah, not a great right-hander, I believe, as well. So I think he will stay with the 104.7. Oh, wow, that's a fast Sector 2. Wow. I did not think that was that good. Through the final few corners, Silent also in the 27s in Sector 1, but it's not an improvement. Across the line, he'll have a 104.7. He improved. Faustus improves by 4 thousandths of a second with no green sectors, but it's still an improvement. Silent's also looking very good here. Across the line. Goes pole position with a 104.62. And there might be a response as well from Green Ninja, who's just finished the second sector. Never mind, that Sector 2's ass. No offense, but Jesus. So, Silent will finish qualifying in pole position, a 104.62. P2 goes to Faustus, which I believe this might be the first time he's shown up. Let me go check that real quick. See standings. Yeah, this is Faustus. This is his first race. Coming at the back end of the season, finishing P2 in qualifying, showing that he's very good, clearly. Green Ninja also massive amount of pace, but sadly I think he'll be a bit disappointed with P3, but everyone's super fast here, clearly. Top 3 within a tenth of each other. James might be slightly disappointed, but in the race I'm sure he'll get past one of these drivers in front of him with James down P4. Forrest finishes P5. Joshua is in P6 with a 106. Silent Vittorioso will be P7, P8. Spectre, Pi Luca, and II Jeeves will be behind them with no times. Pi Luca clearly joined in pretty late and just couldn't get a lap time in fast enough, so he'll be starting at the back of the grid. But I'm sure he'll definitely be getting past some of these drivers. Go But we'll see you shortly for the race. All right, that was a short break, but welcome back to Poland here for round 5 of Formula Ultimate. We can see the drivers here lining up for the grid. Faustus and James already on the grid with, I believe that is Forrest there for P5. P5? Yeah, P5. This Green Ninja coming up to the line, getting ready for the race. But let's see here. It would have been nice if we had a Jordy in the box with me, but sadly he cannot attend today. He might join in mid-race, but I'm not sure about that one. But going over the grid once again, for like the second time in 5 minutes. Silent is on pole position with a 104.620. Faustus finishes P2, 104.708. And Green Ninja in P3 with a 104.733. So these three drivers all within a tenth of each other for qualifying. So obviously it's been a great day for them, at least in qualifying terms. But we'll see after how it goes in the race. There's still James right behind them, who you couldn't easily pass all of them, but surely this might be the day James won't win a race on track at the very least. He's won 3 of the 4 races, but only technically 1 because 2 of them were taken away for penalties. Qatar was taken away for a penalty. I think last race in Italy was also taken away for a penalty. So today, surely at this rate, seems like it might be Silence time. Or Faustus, to be honest. I honestly have no idea who's going to win this race. I got no clue. But everyone's getting ready for the anthem. gonna just ignore the fact that the anthem looped. You can just ignore that for a bit. But due to time constraints, I don't think we'll have time for interviews. We'll just go straight to the race just because of IREC coming in soon. We got 4 minutes until the race, maybe 3 minutes. Yes, this race had to be delayed by an hour and 40 minutes about due to F1. I mean, F1 was very interesting. That was a great race to watch. But we'll be seeing a lot more racing action here, here in Poland. Josh, that's tagged. I can't see it. I don't think none of us can see it. Let me get it out if we can go straight to this. Race is reduced to 30 laps. I'm guessing due to time constraints as well. We just need to get this rolling. But let me just actually see the tires they're on. So silent there. Actually, let me get the names up. Yeah, there we go. So silent there on the hards. Are they all starting hards? No, Forrest is on the mediums. That is Vittorioso on the mediums. And we have no pit lane starters. So we have 2 medium runners. Everyone else is starting on the hards. Let's see here. And then I practice. Green has not practiced since Monday, and neither has any of the other drivers. So that's very interesting. Everyone's going here almost completely blind. But Silent will be... Oh, there's Piluka on the medium compound. Making it to the end of pit lane. Formation lap right now. Surely that's formation lap, right? Yeah, okay, we're gonna ignore that. Bro! I think that means formation lap. So let's go for the formation lap. Alp. Salah has not gone off the line for the formation lap. I just don't think he cares enough right now. But yeah, let's get back up to the front. So Silent leading the way for now, and it's a formation lap, so it's not that bad. Let me just do this real quick. There we go. So everyone's making their way back to the grid. Everyone's starting on hards, apart from Green Ninja and Vittorioso, and Piluka, who will be in the pits. So I believe it will be a one-stop, most likely. Probably 18 and 12. 18 laps on hards, 12 laps on mediums. And then it'll be the other way for green. Unless something completely different, but that's what I'm assuming. And honestly, don't even listen to me. I'm just a commentator with no practice with these cars or tracks, so just don't listen to me. Why is Piluka on the grid? Shouldn't he be in the pit lane, or is he allowed to be on grid? He did show up. He did get some sort of classification, so he might be allowed to do this. Green Ninja, the last one to make it to the grid. Where is Salah? He's in pit lane. Alright then. But formation lap is finished. Just is Salah gonna get the grid or not? I guess not. Oh, did Salah disconnect? Is that what happened? Oof. We're still waiting for the race to start. I don't have to open chat every time this happens. Oh, that was R command. Or all, or R question mark, yeah. Josh ain't having a good time. He's just saying ready or what? James, I feel that. As an Asian, I really feel that. Here we go. Lights going out. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. I don't think Silent went. Silent did not go. Silent, the pole position sitter, did not get off the line at all. Faustus goes into the lead. James might be P2. Let me see. So Faustus with a good gap in the lead. James will be in P2. I think it's a bit of a kerfuffle for P3. But I believe Green is actually comfortably in P3. There's a bit of a gap now between them. As someone, but it's a huge battle for P4. Silent making his way back up the field, now battling his teammate for P4, side by side going into this this back straight and into sector 3. Pyluka just ahead of his teammate, but Silent looking to see if he can make the overtake. But meanwhile, at the front, Faustus keeping the lead, but maybe not for long as James is right behind him. Lap 1 is done. Faustus keeps the lead for now. James P2, Green Ninja P3, and a battle for P4 between the Zenlioj cars. I believe the timing board might be fucked. But we'll move. We move from that. Back to this battle here for P4. Silent is now ahead of his teammate. Pyluka went off wide there in the chicane. I think Silent now comfortably P4. Pilot Luca is comfortably P5. And Forrest is off the track. That could... yeah, he is off track. Forrest is off track. He is not moving. Forrest... yeah, he's just not going. But meanwhile, let's go back up to the front. Faustus is still keeping the lead. James P2 still. Lap 2 is done. Faustus still keeping the lead from the front row. Yeah, Forrest is just off at turn 1. Yeah, that timing board is finished. Seems like a normal issue with Formula Racing now, you know, just timing board's not working. But Silence catching up with Green Ninja. Let's see. Actually, he's not that close ahead now. He's not that close, but surely he would try to make his way up to Green Ninja, possibly take P3. And after such an abysmal start, he might be trying to get back on the podium. Red flag for the timing board. Red flag for the timing board, I believe. But as it stands, Faustus has the lead. James P2, Silent P3, Pyluka P4? Sorry, Silent P4, Pyluka P5, and everyone's coming back into the pit lane due to the issues with the timing board. James and Faustus stayed out. Green's in the pit lane. Pyluka's in the pit lane. Vittorioso staying. We should be in the pit lane, but that's fine. And there's Sala in the Red Bull in the last sector. So for now, Faustus is leading this race. James P2, Green P3, and Silent P4 with Pyluka P5, Vittorioso P6, and Sala P7. Forrest is DNF'd from the race. And the timing board is also not having a good time today. But we might just go back to a break, and then once this red flag is done, we can come back from this. I'm assuming that means the race is canceled or postponed for now. Rerun later or cancel this and go straight to Abu Dhabi. Well, that's an oof. That's an oof. That's a ripping chat, people. That is a ripping chat. In the meantime, though, I think I have something. Just have a little bit of fun here. If I can find it. Yeah, let me just see if I can find this real quick. What does that say? Keep an eye out for league announcements. Yeah, but that's basically it. Shadow Yoda saying just cancel it.
We are sorry for the issues caused today. We shouldn't have ran a race today because of the Formula Ultimate, but we wanted to get this championship fight underway. Um, we will be having a chat behind closed doors and seeing if this race will either be reran later on in the week, or if we will skip this weekend and go straight to Abu Dhabi. Thank you.
Well, that was your league owner Josh, just coming in saying well the updates, but we'll see you all next time, whenever that is. Probably most likely next week. So goodbye, everyone.